One step forward meant life, one step back meant death. The night air was heavy with fear as the people of Israel stood, trapped between the towering waters of the Red Sea and the thundering approach of Pharaoh's army. Mothers clutched their children, fathers gripped whatever weapons they could find. But all knew they stood no chance against the might of Egypt. The sea stretched endlessly ahead, its waves lapping at their feet as if to remind them there was no escape. Cries of despair filling the night until one voice cut through the chaos. It was Moses, standing tall against the wind, his eyes fixed not on the enemy, but on the God who had brought them this far. "Do not be afraid," he said, his voice steady. "Stand firm, and you will see the deliverance the Lord will bring you today." Behind them, the rumble of Egypt's fury drew closer, the ground trembling with the force of their approach. Then God spoke. Moses lifted his staff, high above his head, the wooden rod glowing faintly in the moon's silver light. And then it happened. A wind unlike any the people had ever felt roared across the waters, splitting them apart as if an invisible hand had carved a path straight through the heart of the sea. Walls of water rose higher than the tallest man, churning and twisting, yet held back by the power of the Almighty. The seabed lay bare before them, stretching like a road into the unknown. The people stepped forward, their sandals sinking into the damp ground, every step echoing with the weight of faith and fear. Children looked up in wonder at the shimmering walls beside them, where fish darted through the glassy depths as if watching the procession. The night was lit not by torches, but by the very presence of God, who moved between his people and their enemies, a pillar of fire and cloud, holding Egypt at bay. Then the command came, "Go." And they went thousands upon thousands, moving forward into the heart of the miracle. Behind them, Pharaoh's chariots roared into the path, determined to drag Israel back into slavery. But as the last of God's people stepped onto the far shore, Moses turned once more toward the waters, raising his staff. The walls of water collapsing with a force that shook the ground, swallowing Egypt's might in a single instant. When the waves returned to their place, the army of Pharaoh was gone. The people of Israel stood on the other side. Comment God's victorious if you believe. In that moment, the desert echoed with a song of victory to the God who had split the sea and led his people through on dry ground.